I have no clue.
I really have no clue what it's gonna be like.
No idea.
I feel like my legs are gonna get tired.
Do you think we're gonna sit on the floor? Or in chairs?
Definitely on the floor.
That's what
you
I
have
thought.
to take off your shoes.
I'm not wearing socks.
Shannon! They're like, they don't like bare feet.
I hope I see a lot of different types of people, because I know a lot of people from different backgrounds are like focused on Buddhism. Like, you don't have to like come from China or India. People from China are Buddhists too.
I know, but I think that our classroom knowledge will help us understand, but I don't feel like I know that much about the actual practicing of the religion now. I know a lot about like the background and about Buddha, but I don't feel like I know how they practice. So I think it'll be really interesting to see how everyone acts and like what they actually do in a service. I don't know if it's going to be like really simple. There's probably going to be some Buddhas, but they're not going to be fat Buddhas.
So hopefully there will be a lot of cool people there, and I'm really excited to see what's going on. And I hope, like, with the chanting, I feel like a sense of belonging, because I feel like that's what part of Buddhism is. It's like recognizing that you're not alone. And hopefully with the chanting, I'm not sure what language it will be in, so that will be interesting.
I expect it to be a very enlightening experience. I'm going in with an open mind. I'll probably expect to see, like, maybe some meditation going on. Probably a lot of Om, the hand action. What we've learned from class, I think we're pretty prepared to go in and be respectful of the religion and be able to watch on the side without being a disturbance.
Well, I know that there's gonna be chanting, which I think is cool, and I think that like having learned about Buddhism beforehand is actually a good thing, because otherwise I'd be going into this without knowing anything about the religion, and knowing what it's going to be like a little bit beforehand I think is a good thing. And yeah, I think that it's going to be really different from what I'm used to, because I've been to church and that's pretty much it, so I'm prepared for it to be a little bit different, but I think it'll be really interesting.
What did you guys do for your last whatever it's called?
Like visitation.
I went to the Grace Chapel. They're like non-denominational Christian, so it was like the same, because I'm Catholic, but it was different at the same time. They like played rock music and stuff. It was cool. Like, I wanted to sing along because it was like John Mayer.
Are we gonna have to do the little circle thing with our hands? The Om. Yeah, I always like fall asleep when we do it in class.
Like, how long is the meditation gonna be for?
Wait, like, what exactly are we even going for? Like, what are we're chanting, and then what is after that?
There's like a sitting period, apparently.
I don't know.
I can't really like think about nothing.
Yeah.
So
No, I did one during one class. One of the meditations, I completely zoned out.
That's awesome.
Like, and that was really cool. Oh yeah.
The most I've meditated for is like 10 minutes. So
Yeah, like when I guess like if you could call the candle thing meditation that we did for the Simon.
Right.
I don't know, Lee. Ask the question out loud.
Why did they have Christmas trees?
And then this
Why does it look like a normal house?
All right. Woo. It's on a block. I'll get the block shot. You guys can like wave or something. Oh, cute.
I really liked the chanting. I thought that part was fun. We did this one chant where we had to like go down on our mat and stand back up. And I thought that one was a little difficult to like grasp the concept. But other than that, it was interesting, and I really enjoyed the chanting, but the sitting was very difficult, and I couldn't exactly sit without moving.
Yeah.
But I thought it was an interesting like aspect of Buddhism that I hadn't really seen in class.
Brings it to life.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good experience. It was very long. Chanting was really interesting. Like it's kind of fun to like keep along with the chants and the movements that were going on. Although my knees are destroyed right now after like we had to get up and sit down like 10 times during one chant, and that was just not cool. Opened up a new aspect of Buddhism that I hadn't seen before. It kind of just I don't know, it became real, you know?
I thought the chanting was cool too. It was kind of like singing. It kind of reminded me of my first visitation because I went to a gospel church and we all were singing. And it's kind of like that. So I guess like, I don't know, that kind of makes me think that since they both have that in common, that like singing to God or whatever, like Atman is kind of like something that a lot of religions do. So I thought that was kind of cool. And yeah, I really liked, I guess like the meditation was hard, but I kind of liked how we had to hold our hands like this with like our thumbs touching and like our hands on top of each other. And at one point, like, I was sitting there long enough that I couldn't feel my hands, I could only feel my thumbs touching. And it felt kind of cool because it was like really brought like awareness into the meditation. So I kind of liked that. And it was like hard to sit there for 35 minutes, but I thought that was just part of the experience. And overall I thought it was really great.
Okay, so I thought that the chanting was really cool as well. I did have some trouble pronouncing the things and like following along with what they were doing. So a lot of times I just made random noises and hoped it was right. But I like the more fast-paced chants because I could actually keep along with what they were doing. The slower ones, I had no idea what was happening. And like the one where we kept on standing up and sitting down, I completely lost where we were. So I just kind of made noises and hoped they were right. But I thought that I was expecting more people to be there, but like from the actual temple, I don't know what it was, there was only like 3 or 4 people. And I kind of felt really awkward because I felt like I was disrupting like what they were actually doing and like what they were supposed to be doing. But I don't think I'm ready to be Buddhist. I cannot sit there for more than like 5 minutes. It was kind of painful, but the chanting was cool.
They had the computers and
Like,
like
this looks like your room.
Yeah.
So.
There's like people laying around. But the lady was really nice.
Yeah,
she
was.
taught us how to
Yeah, like
sit.
she did not have to do that. Like she could just like thrown us in there and like not know what we were doing.
She seemed pretty chill too. Like she was like, I normally do it this way, but you don't have to.
Just like when I was first learning to do it, I did it this way.
She knew that guy would just ruin us if she didn't give us any tips.
Yeah, he was not very like patient at all.
Like a lot of people live in that house. That's
know.
what I was wondering.
Yeah, it's like,
I feel like they'd like chill there all
All the time.
All
Yeah,
the
did you
time.
see that big like table? I felt like that was for eating.
They're just like people.
there's like a dog in there.
Oh, the dog with the cone.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I loved that dog so much. He like was following me. I was like, hello.
That was the guy that was on the couch.
Really?
Do you have any idea what you're doing?
No idea.
I was just like following everyone else's moves.
Yeah, I was like looking behind me like, oh, okay. They're bowing.
Yeah.
Well, because those like connected it to the outside. Did you read those?
The what?
The codes of conduct, like in
Yeah,
the
they
back.
were like the rules or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I did see that.
The eating section, it was like, what's salty is salty, what's sweet is sweet.
Yeah, I
and
saw
I was
that.
like,
Thank you.
cool.
It's like insightful.
You're like not gonna be able.
During the
I
chant,
did.
I like couldn't find a time to breathe.
Yeah, I was like, when does this guy breathe? There's no break.
They were like projecting really loudly too, and I was like,
What?
I've been chewing gum this whole time. Is that affecting my speech?
I don't think so, but it makes me want.
Proceed
So
about
for this,
1 mile.
okay, so
Next right, and then slight left turn.
Experience. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. So like,